Good evening and thanks for watching. Tom is off tonight. Alberta Premier Alison Redford taking to the airwaves last night with a warning about cutbacks in the upcoming provincial budget. In an 8-minute televised address, the Premier gave Albertans a small glimpse into the province's shaky financial future. Redford telling Albertans a discrepancy in the predicted benchmark for oil bitumen has created a $6 billion hole in revenue. That's the equivalent of Alberta's annual spending on education. Redford made it very clear that cuts are coming, and on Global's Morning News today, she did mention one controversial area being considered. In her televised address, Alison Redford told Albertans they need to prepare themselves for cutbacks in the upcoming budget. And as Terry Fikowski reports, it's news that doesn't come as a surprise to both political experts and critics.
Good evening and thanks for watching. Later tonight, Albertans will hear from Premier Alison Redford in a provincial address about the effects rapidly falling resource revenues are having on this province's long-term economic plan.
Right now, Alberta's budget deficit continues to grow into the billions. And as Gary Bobrovitz reports, many are wondering just how bad the financial picture could get. And that speech is taking place in less than an hour's time. We will have the details as well as reaction on tonight's edition of News Final at 11. Well, the final seat on the Blood Tribe Council, originally decided by a coin toss, is now expected to go to a by-election. The move comes after a recount of votes was thrown out. As Mike McKinnon reports, a runoff can't come soon enough for those involved. The Elections Appeal Committee says it's now more aware of the best practice for breaking an election tie. Officials don't expect votes will be tallied any differently in the future. A first-of-its-kind gene therapy trial has been launched right here in Alberta. The results could be life-changing for thousands who live with genetic diseases. Here's Heather Urix. And that is it for Health News this evening. We'll throw things over to Paul Kingsmith, who is down at the NMAC Centre tonight. Paul?
Thank you very much, Cheryl.
A dangerous stretch of Alberta Highway has reopened after another deadly crash. The highway that leads to Fort McMurray was closed last night due to a fatal collision between a truck and a tractor trailer. The driver of the pickup died at the scene. Mounties say the highway is still in poor winter driving condition.